Welcome back, everybody. Today we are officially done with Endwalker. And now we're less than 48 hours away from the pre-release for Dawntrail. This means that the challenge I set for myself back in January of trying to reach guild cap before the release of Dawntrail has come to an end. So in this video I want to do a quick recap of my experience, reveal my final guild total, and a quick overview of my plans going into Dawntrail. Back in January I decided to set this challenge for myself mainly as a way to show how I would make guild on a fresh character. I let fate decide what server I would do this on, and the fates chose Excalibur on the Primal data center. This was actually very beneficial because my main is on Ultros, which is also located on Primal, making it very simple for me to switch between characters. Then over the next 5 months, I made multiple videos showcasing different ways to farm guild in the game. Some of them I enjoyed more than others, but I didn't want to ignore other farms that I knew some other people prefer doing, because the most important part about farming is finding something you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter if I show you what I think is the best farm. If you hate doing it, you'll eventually just stop. Case in point, a lot of people would just say run Blue Mage through the vault every day for some quick, easy cash. I recognize this is a very simple way to guarantee daily gil and not rely on the market board staying stable, but I personally don't enjoy spending 2 hours every day to reach the daily dungeon quota. Don't get me wrong, I'll do a few runs here and a few runs there, but I wasn't dedicated to making this a daily habit. I would much rather spend 2 hours once or twice a week and server hop to find items on the cheap side, bring them back, and flip them. Though I know many people find that mind-numbingly boring, and I completely understand. Anyways, over the months, I continued to farm gil and started to see my total quickly creep up faster and faster. With my ever-increasing amounts of gil, I was allowed to invest more into more projects. I was chugging along and reached almost 200 million gil when real life barreled into me. My landlord gave me a 60-day notice because they wanted to refurb the building I was living in. So I put my videos and active gil farming on hold while I fixed my real life issues. I continued to do weekly saddlebag runs to flip items and do daily crafter beast traps for passive experience, although I'll be honest, didn't do very much else. Now that my real life issues are now back in line, I'm able to commit more to making videos on YouTube. So even with the issues of real life, I was able to amass over 287 million gil without outside help. That's an average of over 50 million gil a month, which isn't very bad, especially with having to slow down my active gil farming the last couple months. It's not the 1 billion gil I set for myself, but I'm still happy to make it this far, and I had fun making videos in the process. Speaking of which, I'm still shocked that so many people have watched my videos and given me such positive reinforcements. I can't thank you enough for the support. Now with the release of Dawntrail, I'll be focusing most of my attention on my main character. This means I won't have much time to put into this all. I still have a few items I need to sell, but for the most part, I'm done with this character unless I decide to do something with her later down the road. That leaves a little problem. She has 287 million gil, and I want that gil, and I don't want to leave it on a dead character. There's multiple ways I can transfer this money to my main. The first is to find a trustworthy friend. And have them trade all that money. The problem with this is you can only trade 1 million gil at a time, and you're putting a lot of trust into someone on the internet. Also, this will take a lot of time, and I don't really want to ask someone to deal with that headache for me. I can't have her join my FC and put it in the FC chest because we're on different servers. I can have my main put a useless item on the market board and sell it for a high amount, but as you can see, it will cost my alt a sales tax to buy the item, and then I'll be charged an additional tax on my main. This is about a 30 million gil lot. It's not an ideal solution, but it is better than bothering a friend and hoping your trust for them holds out after giving them that 287 million gil. Though there is a third option. It doesn't require a friend's trust and won't cost any market board taxes. All you will need is a house or an apartment. You'll want to make sure that your home is open to the public. Next, you'll want to buy a mannequin from the house vendor for 10,000 gil. You'll place the mannequin inside your home and give your mannequin a piece of gear to sell. I chose a random corsage that a retainer brought back to me. I just list the item for sale for 287 million gil. Switch over to my alt, have her visit my main's home, and have her buy the corsage for the 287 million gil. As you can see, it didn't cost my alt any additional upcharge. And now on my main account, you can see that my retainer has 287 million gil waiting for me. Down with the taxes. Now my main is heading into Dawntrail with over 400 million gil. Yeah. I could have had more gil than this, but I just enjoy buying mounts and minions off the market board way too much. Next, I want to go over a few tips of what to do if you want to quickly make some gil at the launch of Dawntrail. On day 1, you'll want to play the MSQ up until you unlock the starting zone. As soon as you are able to start exploring, stop the MSQ and begin farming materials on your miner or botanist. These material prices will be ridiculously high the first few days because everyone will be trying to level their crafters. And these people will not want to bother gathering their own materials, because time is money. You'll want to pay attention to which materials are used for early craft recipes, but especially which logs turn into lumber, which plant fibers are used for the new cloth, and which ores are used for the new barbs. These items will be the first materials everyone will need to level. I will warn you though, the prices will fluctuate constantly, and it will be beneficial for you to update your prices often. That doesn't mean sitting at your retainers waiting for someone to undercut you. Just come back every now and then and check on your prices. Additionally, if you have the Final Fantasy motorbike or Alpha's motorbike from the mod station, you'll want to exclusively use these mounts until you unlock flying, because they have an increased moving speed equal to unlocking the zone map from Bicolor Jets. This will save you a lot of traveling time. Also, while you're farming materials, pay attention to the new treasure maps that you can get every 18 hours. These treasure maps will probably sell for over 100,000 gil each, because people will want to start farming the new rare materials that they drop. If you don't have a reliable farming group, this will be an easy 100,000 gil that you can make every day. Keep doing this farm until you have a good surplus up on the market for it. Once you have this, then you'll want to start leveling your crafters, or just stockpiling even more materials, or go back to the MSQ. Remember, this is just a sweaty way to start making gil. There will always be ways to farm gil, and if you would much rather finish the MSQ, that's up to you. I'm just giving you the advice of how to make some stupid amounts of gil for items that will quickly drop to reasonable prices after a couple weeks into the expansion. If you're a newer player, don't worry, you can still make some decent gil. A lot of the farms I've shown over the past 5 months will be even better early on in the expansion. This is because the people that usually do those farms will be focused on the new expansion and won't have time to go back to their regular farm. So you'll be able to make higher than usual amounts of gil. So enjoy those upcharge farms. So starting in Dawntrail, it's my goal to try and stream every day. Initially, I'll be streaming the MSQ, and once I finish, we'll see what we want to do after that. I plan to go live at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I was thinking of going live at 2 a.m. for release, but I'd rather give people a chance to start their own MSQ. I'll just do some alt job leveling before going live. I will also use these streams to go over various new farms that I find. I'll still be making videos, but this will be a sneak peek before the more detailed videos come out. My plan is to release at least 2 videos a week, but if I find new strategies, I'll make the videos as quickly as I can and not wait for a scheduled time to drop the new video. My biggest pet peeve at the beginning of Endwalker was watching videos of how they made 100 million gil over the past week doing this said farm, though in that week the market had stabilized and the window had shut, making the video I just watched a waste of time. It's my goal to get that information out as soon as possible, and as shown in this video, I have plenty of gil. I would much rather help everyone else make gil than hoard a strategy for a week just to have that clickbait title. If you're watching this on release, I plan to go live tomorrow, Thursday at 10 a.m., day before Dawntrail. This stream will mainly be a stability test and make sure everything is working properly in my new place. I'm going to be playing 7 Days to Die. Their official beta version came out on Monday, and I've been wanting to check it out, and tomorrow will be the last chance I have for quite some time. So I'd appreciate if you came by, said hi. If you see any issues with my stream, let me know so I can fix it before I go live for Dawntrail. Thank you so much for watching. Your support has meant more than you'll ever know. Like, comment, and subscribe to see more of my content in the future. Have a great rest of your day. See you in Dawntrail. Bye.